As the sun rises over the serrated peaks of the Rockies, life continues as usual in America's Midwest. Picture-perfect fields stretch far beyond the horizon, the backbone of the country's agricultural prowess in their midst. But what if that peaceful skyline was suddenly engulfed by monstrous, billowing clouds of ash? Could that really happen? Today, we explore a scenario that pushes the boundaries of reality versus fear-mongering headlines. It all begins beneath our feet, in the depths of the planet, where fiery forces labor tirelessly. At the heart of what geologists and the curious public alike refer to as a supervolcano, Yellowstone lies a simmering, colossal reservoir of magma. This chamber is vast, sprawling out for about 60 kilometers, 37 miles, and holding billions of cubic kilometers of molten rock. While this sounds alarming, it's vital to juxtapose these figures against the context of history. When we look at past eruptions, such as the one at Toba around 74,000 years ago, or the more immediate history of Mount St. Helens in 1980, Yellowstone's magma chamber is comparably formidable, but not inconceivable. But fear not. Our understanding of Yellowstone isn't left to guesswork or speculation. The United States Geological Survey, a frontrunner in monitoring volcanic activity, employs an array of technologies. Real-time GPS and sophisticated gas sensors are strategically placed throughout the park, providing continuous data on any motion in the magma chamber, however minute. The Earth is in constant flux. Shifting soils and subterranean movements are not uncommon. The current uplift, an indication of rising magma, is only a few centimeters per year. In geological terms, this is relatively slow and consistent, not indicative of an imminent eruption. There is also the misconception that such an explosion is overdue. The myth of a 730,000-year interval is precisely that, a misleading myth. Yes, past eruptions have occurred tens of thousands of years apart, but these timelines are averages, not certainties. Geological processes do not adhere to human calendars. The true danger lies in our understanding, allowing fear to dictate responses rather than facts. Moreover, if an eruption were to occur, it is important to clarify the potential impacts from a scientific standpoint. Hollywood loves to play on catastrophic scenarios that dramatize global implications, but reality paints a different picture. A fallout map based on current atmospheric models suggests that the Midwest would indeed bear the brunt of ashfall, affecting agriculture. Yet, this scenario would not spell global extinction, as often depicted. The global climate might see temporary changes, and food supplies could be temporarily interrupted. But humanity's resilience should not be underestimated. Even so, preparedness is crucial. What can we do? On an individual level, staying informed through credible sources is essential. Understanding evacuation protocols and having supplies ready are practical steps. On a community level, supporting funding for increased scientific monitoring and research ensures that developments do not catch us unaware. At the heart of it all is the way media portrays these threats. Constant fear-inducing headlines are misleading and counterproductive. They not only skew public perception, but also overshadow the genuine efforts underway to safeguard us. Our society is better served by advocating for education and informed vigilance rather than succumbing to perpetual panic. So, could that really happen? A modern-day catastrophe born from a sleeping giant beneath the Earth? While not impossible, understanding the current data and potential outcomes paints a more measured narrative. One that calls for scientific curiosity over sensational terror. As the sun sets once again over those invaluable fields of green, let us remain attentive, aware, but above all, reasonable in our readiness for nature's unpredictable yet fascinating power.